Had a few hiccups. Tried streaming this for the last half hour. Found out that it was having issues when I set the frame rate to unlimited, so I'm capping it at 60, and I think we should be okay with that. I'm gonna go ahead and start the new game. I didn't get really far, so I'm just gonna go ahead and basically start from the very beginning. Not much was missed, so no worries. Now I'm gonna be
It all starts with a dead girl.
a little quiet during these cinematics so you guys can listen. Seen that once already, still got me. She's ready.
Ever since I was little, I've had this dream. It's the end of summer. A girl is running through the woods. The moon, the scent of pines.
Sorry, adjusting mic.
The gunshot. It always felt so real. The blood on my cheek, the cold sweat running down my skin. I'd managed to convince myself it really happened. This scar of a memory. A part of me I could never fully understand. And, well, that wasn't the only part. No wonder people used to think I was strange. If they only knew.
Hello, whoever hopped on.
That day when the phone rang, it was the hardest day of my life. The day I went home to say goodbye to my father. Dress him up for his last journey. Put him in a suit, fix his tie. Simple. Just the things he did every day. But looking through his stuff wasn't easy. I needed a moment to pull myself together.
This game's looking really good so far.
I was almost ready. I just had to find his special tie clip.
All right. Now, I was saying before, I really like how they've done this. With the fixed camera, the cinematics. From what I've seen so far. Very Silent Hill-ish in that respect. And a hell of a lot of funerals to attend. 10 o'clock, 12:30, 9, 11. Jeez, wow. Neurosurgeon, ultrasound, That's just in the month of October. Ooh. Go out this door. Now, I was going into this completely blind. I haven't seen a playthrough. Oh, Jesus, cat.
Shit.
Really?
Yeah. Nice to see you too.
Haven't seen a playthrough. I did play through this portion earlier when I discovered I was having some streaming and recording issues. So, there's that. I'm just going back and doing everything I did before.
Looks nourishing.
Like feeding the cat for once. Let's get him fed.
Here you go. What's your face?
Hey.
Glad to see you're still kicking around.
I did get an achievement for that. Feeding the cat. Newspaper, symbolic funeral of the Sears of mine. I already had to deal with mine in RE7. Now I gotta do it again. Now this part was cool.
I can't believe
A
it's all
dark
still
room.
here.
I majored in photography, so this was a dream of mine to
Jack.
have. And I'm hoping that this isn't a one-time thing, that I get to come back here all
I
the
guess I
time
forgot about this one.
and develop more photos, because that would be really
do it
friggin'
now.
cool. Okay, so according to the instructions, illuminate photo for 5 seconds, and then each chemical 3 seconds. Multigrade, stop, and fix. Let's put the photo paper down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This is so cool to me. Oh, and this part alone made my day. 1, 2, 3. So cool. This was my favorite part of photography, was developing these photos. I loved every minute in the darkroom. 1, 2, and 3.
That was the last photo I took of you, Jack. Shit.
This is so cool. The game's looking great. Okay, I still need to find the tie clip. Remember correctly. Now, I didn't get very far past this when I discovered that I was having streaming issues, so I'm not...
Jack's room. It's like he never... Damn it.
I didn't discover a whole lot yet.
Jack was part of the Solidarity movement. He spent a few months in an internment camp, but even that couldn't dampen his spirit.
Oh, yep, that's... tie clip
Come on,
missing.
Jack. Where'd you put it? Okay. Let's do this the other way.
Oh, I got powers.
There you are.
Tie clip.
Okay, I think that's it. Jack's waiting downstairs. Time to say goodbye.
There we go.
I used to think I'd never fit in. But Jack, he didn't mind my weirdness. He kept telling me I was special.
Okay, now just gotta fix something real quick here. There we go. I just realized that one of my programs had died.
Keep hissing at me. Who do you think's gonna feed you now?
Bad kitty. Oh, I didn't see that up there
Jack
before.
was a humble, religious man. He ran a funeral home, and I'd help out whenever I could. It felt good to be useful.
I couldn't imagine running in a funeral home. I've only been to a funeral home once in my entire life, and it was just...
Weird to be back in my old room.
It was
many
weird.
memories.
I don't know how to describe it. It was,
Yeah. I used to have a thing for him. Don't know why, really. I guess they just used to make me happy. Jack knew it well. That's why there's so many of them here.
I was saying, the only funeral I've ever attended was the death of a friend's grandfather. First time I've ever been to a funeral home, been to a funeral, seen somebody in a coffin. I don't know how to describe it.
Kids from the orphanage. Not all of them had my luck. That's why I kept coming back. To play. To take care of them. To listen. That was the least I could do.
It was almost confusing. Because I really, I mean, in terms of what I felt, I don't know. I wasn't sure how to feel or even act. Other than sad and somber.
I used to get a lot of these. To me, they were like trophies. Badges of honor for doing the right thing. Jack wasn't too amused, but he did his best to cover for me. I kind of feel bad for making him go through all that.
Marianne gave one of the students a message from his recently deceased... I could hit that button, make it easier to read. One of the students a message from his recently deceased grandmother. Wow. Telling fellow student. I'm not going to read through all these, kind of like in Resident Evil 7. I figured if you guys want to read, you can pause. Otherwise, because I know I'm not the fastest reader in the world, and I tend to get tongue-tied a lot, so I'll leave it up to you guys to pause and read when you need. In the meantime, continue on.
My oldest family heirloom. As a kid, I'd show this to people just to freak them out. I'd usually say something like, "Pretty sick, huh?" I was such a dork.
3 years old, second-degree thermal burns covering 35% total body surface area. Trunk and upper lip. Holy crap. Oh, that couldn't have been fun. Some of this stuff I missed. Okay, I did get the tie clip already. Can I... How do I check? Okay, that's how I check inventory. Now I have to head out.
We lived upstairs from Jack's funeral home. It wasn't as weird as it sounds. Besides, if it wasn't for that, I may never have learned to use my powers.
Powers? I still don't know really. I mean, it helped her find that lost tie clip. Oh, what was that? Was that a... I saw the butterfly icon, so I guess that was a save point. I like how she looks at stuff that you can interact with too. That's really cool. Yeah, this fixed camera is very Silent Hill-ish. What's over here? Anything? No. Oh, was that something? Nope.
Jack taught me to accept my condition. Of all my foster parents, he was the only one who saw it as a gift and not a curse.
Anything? No. Oh, it seems to have a radius. I just noticed that on the ground. I use that power. Last goodbye funeral home. I can't imagine living in a funeral home. Yeah, we already knew that. Was there anything over here? Can I run? Oh. What's that?
Yeah.
Need
Who doesn't?
to get out. Is that what it says? Need? Weed? Need. Yeah, need to get out. Oh, that makes sense. Anything else? I wish there was a way to run.
Jack's in the prep room.
And the prep room. Oh, it's so weird.
Huh, weird. I don't remember locking it.
Ah, key.
The key should be in the office.
Well, so far it hasn't been no real puzzles yet, but again, this is just the start. And this is about as far as I got before I realized I was having recording troubles, so... Let's see what we got here. Photo. Yeah, I got about as far as it. Well, no. Yeah, as far as this room. Ooh. Car accident, death. Oh, it's so weird, so creepy. I mean, not creepy, just weird. I don't know how to explain it.
Here it is.
Nope, key. Okay, anything else I can view here? A whole lot of urns everywhere. Wait, did she look over here? What's she looking at? Like I said, she looks at stuff that you can interact with, so... I find I'm paying a lot of attention to her head. Okay, this is a little creepy. Is that sound just me moving, or... Yeah, okay, I think that's just me moving. And I guess we go here.
Not sure if I'm ready for this.
I don't think I'd ever be ready for this. Jacket, coffin. Oh, the table. Oof. Tie. I know I should get to it, but the gamer in me wants to check everything.
Hey, Jack.
Oh, I can't imagine having to do this. Okay. There's no tie.
I got your special clip. No. Where's your tie?
Because when it's... Yeah, it's right behind. Why couldn't I pick that up before? Oh, okay. ARX to combine. So I should be able to combine these two. Done!
Snazzy.
I'm smart.
You wouldn't have it any other way.
It's gonna take me a while to get used to these controls. They suggested using a controller with this, so I'm going with their
I
suggestion.
didn't expect this to be easy.
I'm much more
Guess I
comfortable.
didn't know what to expect. When things get personal, it just burns you from the inside out. There. I guess you're ready. But am I?
I can't imagine doing that. No, I was saying I was much more comfortable with a keyboard and mouse than I am with a controller. So I'm hoping I don't do too horribly. Very somber beginning to this.
Oh, can't you people read? The sign says closed.
The hell? Let's say she had a nice butt. Oh, that can't be good. Oh, why? Prepare. Check upstairs. Oh, now I'm gonna want to. Oh, this is another reason why I would not want to be in a funeral or live in a funeral home or above a funeral home or next to one. It's just. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell is that? Oh, did you see that up in the corner? Oh, no. I don't want to. Okay. Oh, okay. Now it just got. It went from very somber beginning to fuck off. I keep hitting the that sight button. Oh man. Oh Jesus. Okay. Oh, what the hell? No, I was thinking this isn't so bad so far. I was wrong. It got really bad. Oh, fuck you. Oh, this is not going to be a good one for me. Oh, God. Okay, well... Was it somebody she knows? Oh, they
Yes, you felt it too.
Oh, Jesus, cat. God damn it. Oh, okay, something I can interact with.
And then it
Yay.
happened. As it did so many times before. Just when I thought my day couldn't get any worse.
Oh.
Oh, where
What the
is
hell?
that darn notebook? I'm gonna be late. I need to find that. Mary Ann.
Excuse me.
Mary Ann, are you crying, my child?
Oh, what?
It's fine, Jack.
Now, you didn't happen to see my notebook, did you, darling? My memory's a bit fuzzy.
Oh, whoa.
So much for aging gracefully, eh? Where is that thing?
Listen, Jack. You should probably get some rest. Forget the notebook.
Oh, no. I've got so much work, my dear.
It's okay,
I know,
Jack.
I can't just... What?
Let it go.
Oh, this is weird.
It's not important.
I didn't expect this.
You are crying. What's wrong, dear? Oh, why is it so cold in here? Child, where is that damn notebook? Huh?
It's okay, Jack. It's okay.
My sweet little Mary Ann. What would I ever do without you?
Jack, don't worry about it. It's time to get some rest.
Oh, Mary Ann.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm worried about the surgery. When I'm at the hospital, are you sure you're going to be all right?
Yes, Jack. It's gonna be fine.
Oh, whoa.
You know, I promised myself once I would never let anything happen to you.
Wait, did he die of a gunshot?
I'll be fine. I promise.
No risky stuff. Man.
Oh.
Huh? All right?
All right, Jack. Now, get some rest.
I need. Oh, yes, yes. Be good, Marianne. I love you, my child. I've loved you since the moment you walked into my life. Remember that. Always.
I did not expect that.
Most people would give anything to have that opportunity. To say all the things that were left unsaid. But it didn't make things any easier. I could help 1,000 souls cross over, but when it came to Jack, it still hurt like hell. I love you too, Daddy.
Whoa.
I used to think everyone saw the world the way I did. Divided. Torn between two realities. But no. I was the only one. Or so I thought. We're closed. There's another funeral home across town. I can give you the number.
Marianne.
Oh?
Who is this?
You don't know me, Marianne, but I know you.
Look, if this is a joke...
You need to listen to me, Marianne.
Okay, I'm hanging up.
I know what you are.
What? Who is this?
My name is Thomas. I need your help.
Listen, if that's all you've got, I'm...
No, there's more. I can give you the answers you've been looking for your whole life. But I need you to trust me.
Trust you? I don't even know you.
It all starts with a dead girl.
What did you say?
The Neva Resort. Find me there. Please. The light, it's almost gone. It's not dark yet, but it's getting there. You're the only one who can stop it. You're my only chance.
Hello? Hello? Shit.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a hell of an introduction. If I failed to mention, we are playing the medium. I might have failed to mention that. I haven't even seen a playthrough of this, other than what I saw in a blurb on Steam. And I wasn't sure what to expect, other than it being Silent Hillish, and it's delivering on that viewpoint. And did not expect what just happened. And that was the intro, apparently. Wow, okay. The game looks gorgeous so far. And I thought for a second, it's not as scary as I thought it was going to be. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, I don't want to skip anything, so I'm putting the controller down. I don't want to accidentally hit something and miss something. Roy Bark, Baker Kid. I recognize some of the names. Medium. Yep, there we are. That's a hell of an intro. Achievement unlocked. The last goodbye.
And off I went, on nothing but a hunch. A call from a complete stranger. But I'd learned to trust my instincts, and there was something about this guy, his voice, felt like I should know him. Either way, he sure seemed to know me.
I like the cycle. I'm trying not to interrupt any of the talking parts because I know this is supposed to be a very cerebral game, a very in your head game. And I don't want to mess that up too much. Getting some frame rate hiccups, but not too bad so far. It's only when it seems to switch scenes. Sure, I'll fiddle with graphics as I go along with these playthroughs. Hopefully get everything all smoothed out.
The Neva Workers Resort. Right off the bat, I could feel there was something off about that place.
You think? Not the type of resort I'd want to stick around. Oh, what was that? Do I have my powers? No? Oh wow, I can't do a clicky. Alright. Oh, you can walk back here.
You want to keep me out, Neva?
You know, not yet. Not quite yet. I didn't think I'd find a way over the wall that quickly. I want to check out this office first. Actually, before going to the office, let's go all the way over here. Oh, see? Map. I would have missed stuff like that. Anything back here? No. Can I take my helmet? Oh, that's not very useful. Can't. Oh, I can't read it. I can't tell if it says anything specific. Okay. That's enough of that. Let's check the gate.
Front gate was locked up tight.
Yep, kind of
I
figured
needed
to be.
to find another way in.
Found it. Just didn't want to go there yet.
Anyone home?
Oh, okay.
I guess not.
What's this?
What the? Hello? Thomas?
Wait. I don't see anybody there. I see a car. Did she see something? I didn't see anything to warrant her to yell out. Niwa says hello from Niwa with love. A lot of achievements. What's that say? You'd love it here, my dear. Amazing day room for kids and free art. I guess I will read. Free art lessons, lots of families, and the hotel is huge. I've never seen anything like it. Wish you could be here with me. Miss you. F. Whoever F is. Okay. They might be missing their clothes. I still can't use my power thing. Or my insight. Was it insight they called it? Is that it? I guess that was it. Still can't run. Running, I would like to be able to run. After that incident in the funeral home. Running would be awesome. Still, nice butt.
They're gonna have to do better than that.
Resourceful. Can I... Oh, no.
Not a whole lot of people knew about Neva. It used to be a government-owned vacation resort. Until one day it just stopped.
A left
And
trigger?
so an urban legend was born. The Neva Massacre. The details were always fuzzy. Crazed workers, ancient curses.
Ooh.
You know, the usual.
Yay, I can run now. Hey, Yuka, how you doing? For those on YouTube, I have chat up, but you guys can't see it because I'm secretive. I can run. Yay. Map. Give me the map. Still does not help. Do I have a stamina meter? Can I just run indefinitely? Because if I can, that's awesome. Although she runs like RE7. Slow as hell. What is with people that just jog? Like, oh my god, demon monster. I'm gonna kind of jog away. Still, I'll say it again. Nice butt. Oh, can I use my insight yet? No. I'm already hearing weird I'm in a forest. I should be hearing noises everywhere, and I'm hearing weird shit. Can I do anything with the car? Not that the car looks very useful. Nope. Okay, running. I am definitely liking this so far. Silent Hill without the fog. Actually, very Silent Hill, considering the road is gone. Because that, well, except this time I can actually kind of climb over. Still not finding anything else other than paths. Does any other button do anything? Not yet. Excuse me. Oh, what is that? Is that a thing? Okay, hold on. Which way am I going? Oh, Jesus, I saw a cross there. Crap. I got choices. What is it? Oh, no. What is it with spirits and rolling little toy balls at you? Okay, it's gone. I'm fine with that. No balls for you. Oh. Oh, now I can use my insight. Yay.
Hello.
Okay. Well, it's leading me away from the really spoopy place over here. Oh, what is this? Yeah, I know. I'm going somewhere that's off the beaten path. But hey, gamer.
What's this old thing here?
What is this? Running. Almost ran into it.
Oh, what a mess.
Ooh.
People can be such bastards sometimes.
What the hell?
No wonder history keeps biting us in the ass.
Can I look at that? Thank you. In memory of the victims of World War II, 3945, Daughters and Sons of the Land, here they rest, buried as they fell, to remind us that the whole earth is their grave. Okay. Feeling good about that. Oh, okay. Insight. Nothing? Nothing? Good. Creeped out thoroughly. Leaving. Oh, yeah. There's a definite radius to this thing. Running. Some more. Anything over here? Nothing? Nada? Over here. Nope. Okay. Apparently I'm following ghost child footsteps. Not a favorite pastime. Yeah, kids laughing is the worst. Kids laughing, rolling balls towards you. Oh, footsteps. Guessing I just keep walking. Is there? I hope I'm not just like walking by, like, you know, machine guns and machetes and other self-defense crap hidden in the forest. My luck, I just passed by a rocket launcher I could have used. Actually, what was that? It looked like something was shining. Nope. Okay. My imagination. Place is, I mean, game is looking fantastic though. Wow. I am liking it. It's, oh! Apparently a very specific tree in the forest.
What's this?
Can I... Oh, geez. Okay. T&K 1968. Whoever this kid was palmed it. I don't see anything else. Still following ghost feet. Did I miss something? I keep thinking I'm missing something. Ever since finishing RE7 and noticing that I missed just 2 bobbleheads. Now I'm getting paranoid about it. Whoa. Is that something? No, just a weird glow. Oh, that's something. Oh no. Okay, I have to hold the button down apparently. It likes touching trees. Whatever this is. That's a long walk. I'm seeing stuff like on the ground, but nothing I can interact with yet. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, coughing. COVID.
Huh. Looks like an old fort. Might be my way in.
It's so weird since it's like Silent Hill. You can't adjust the camera view. But it's still really cool. I know I keep saying that. Special powers or not, I do not think I'd be doing this. Oh, Jesus. The camera changes are gonna freak me out. Anything? Oh, I heard that. Nothing I can tell over there. Running! Keep forgetting I can run. Nothing over here. Nope. Can I run and use this? Yes, I can. I just need a lot more fingers. Might have to adjust my control scheme on this controller too later. The old Resident Evil games. Warning, due to the recently unearthed remains... What? Renovation works have been suspended pending archaeological examination. Remains. Okay, we all know what that means. That can't be good. And of course the footsteps go into the dark. Because why else would they go anywhere?
Something happened here.
Why else would they go anywhere but the dark? And places to squeeze through. This is feeling oddly familiar. They unleash the mummy's curse. Oh, that... Oh, watch your head. Tetanus. Oh, what? What's... Oh! Jesus.
The split would come and go.
Oh, this is so
If a
weird.
place had a story to tell, well, I guess I was there to listen.
Oh, this is really weird. I get to control it like this? I'm gonna go cross-eyed. I've got two. Oh, this is trippy. Oh, I got a cough. Excuse me. Oh, whoa. Okay, the dual screen thing during the interaction with her father was one thing. I didn't realize I was going to be controlling it like this. Oh, it's weird. More footsteps. Wait a second. It looks like... Okay, no. I thought for a second one could go farther and the other one couldn't. Oh, that's so weird. And I see the footsteps show up on one screen, handprint, and nothing on the other. Oh, this is gonna be so... It already is so weird. Still, and this time in both areas, nice butt. Okay. X and... Oh! Okay. I can have one interact? Or the other? Oh. Wait, if I pick something up... Oh, this is so weird. Someone new? Okay. Oh, this would be trippy. I don't know if I want to hit that yet. Do I want to hit that yet? Okay, so I can either hit it in the real... excuse me. I can either hit it in the real present world, or I'm assuming this is a spirit world on the right?
Dead.
Like everything else.
Like everything else in this place.
Focus on the spirit world. Okay, so I can switch. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Back and forth. Oh, wow. What happens if I... Okay, same thing. Oh, wow. Yeah, the creepy kids drew me. Great. This is actually pretty damn cool. Although... having to switch my focus between the left and the right is gonna really throw me for a loop in some of this, I'm guessing.
The place felt old and soaked in misery. Figures, I guess.
Oh, what's
1,000 years of history doesn't just happen. It's paid for. But even in the deepest darkness, light can linger. Lonely, fragile, waiting for someone to embrace it.
Oh, it's so weird. Okay, so wait. Oh, again, I have a choice. Because it looks like the spirit path is broken. I can't tell. I'm gonna go with... Yeah. I'm gonna go with, I chose the real present world, I guess. I'm just gonna call it the real world. I'll have to come up with a better name. The non-spirit world? I don't know.
As I absorbed the energy, I wondered who it was that left it behind. A dying soldier whispering the name of his beloved? Or maybe just glad to be done with this world?
Okay, apparently I'm losing a little... I think things are getting a little choppy. Let me see if I can... Oh, that's inventory. I was worried about that. Let's go to settings. Or at least it looks like it's getting choppy to me. I wonder if I turn VSync on, if that'll do anything. No, it's still kind of saying that. I wonder if it's because it's the dual screen aspect that's making this choppy. Could explain why I haven't seen playthroughs of this. But, you know what? I don't want to have to do... Oh. Until I can think of anything better, let's drop this to 30 and see if that helps. Okay, much better. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, I just wonder if it has anything to do with a dual screen. And... figured 30 frames should be fine. Seemed to smooth everything out. Okay, so... I was concentrating on the frame rate that I don't even really entirely know what I did. Oh! My arm's glowy. Okay, so I absorbed the energy from that in the spirit world. I wonder if that means I can unlock...
Case, I figured I could use it.
Yep, okay.
Energy's energy, right?
Right. Triggered charge spirit blast. Okay. Do I just...
Oh, so that worked.
Okay.
Good for you, Marianne.
I thought I had to clicky.
These powers of mine, as much of a pain in the ass as they were, they did come in handy sometimes.
Huh. Wait, the gate still looks closed. Okay, hopefully it's not stuttering anymore. Looks like it's going smooth now. Oh, that's so weird. Save point. Oh, now I'm feeling cold. And there's the footsteps. Yeah, hopefully that's it.
So there I was, existing in two worlds, but never really living in either.
Kind of a shame, but 30 frames a second isn't looking too bad. It's still looking pretty good. I kind of don't want to drop the quality because it just looks so good that I'm kind of willing to go to a 30 frame rate. Fire hazard. Awesome. I'm not seeing any more footsteps. Oh no, there they are. Oh wait, was she looking up here? Oh, she's gonna drive me nuts with the way her head turns sometimes. Like that. She's looking something here. What is she looking at? What has got your attention? Nothing? You're just being weird? Ah, you shit. I probably missed like 20 bobbleheads already. Oh no, was she just looking at the crows? Okay, now I got... Of course I have two paths. Oh. Hello.
Oh. What happened to you?
Venison. Oh, that doesn't even look like a normal... What the hell? Looks like it cracked. Nope. Oh, I forgot I could run. Running. Okay, footsteps. I'm not running by anything I should be. Okay, you see? That's what I'm talking about. You looked over here. Don't be weird. Wait, hold on. I keep wanting to change and adjust the camera perspective. I'm failing. Whoa. That's... Okay, so that is a fork, I think. And a bench. I think I went that way, but you know what? I want to go this way. I might be pulling a dumb. What is that? A picnic area? Oh, see? I find stuff this way.
What the hell?
Oh! God, I hate those things. Little monkey symbol things are creepy as hell. Okay, nothing else that I can see. I think this dead ends. Yeah, dead ends. Anything else here? Other than the creepy monkey? Are you talking about the monkey? Like, who would want that monkey? I don't know. Thing's creepy as hell. I mean, they were creepy before I saw them in, like, horror movies. Okay. Well, at least I know where there's a monkey. I don't know what good that does me. Okay, onward. And as far as saving, it looks like it just saves at certain points. I haven't found anything that allows me to save, like anytime I want, which is something I generally do a lot of. So, I guess I'm screwed at that. Excuse-moi. Oh, jeez. Oh, what the hell? What the?
What the hell are you, Neva? The aura in that place. I've seen others like it, but never this intense. It was like a landfill of memories, emotions, and none of them good.
That's not good. Of course, that's where the footsteps lead. Well, screw you, footsteps. I'm checking the place out. If it's gonna give me some place to go other than the footsteps, I'm gonna look. Not that I'll find anything. This away. Wait, I felt a rumble that I don't think was part of... Yep, there's a rumble here. Why am I feeling a weird rumble? Or is it because I'm... No, it's not because I'm running... Starting, stopping. Garbage can. Nothing. Dead end. I should not use that term, dead end. And back here? Okay, so other than the creepy monkey, nothing really hidden that I can see. Although I don't know what the deal is with making it rumble at a certain point. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's like the speakers were going off. It's either that or the game glitched on me, but I don't think that was it. Alright, I guess I follow the footsteps. I really want to look around. I'm just afraid I'm gonna miss something. Ew. Oh, wait. Nope. Nothing there. I'm just paranoid about missing something. Nope, just a dead end. Really gotta learn how to run faster. Oh, where's that trail? There we go. Okay, screw it. Just gonna follow the trail for now. Ah, damn. Really? Oh, bones. Hold left B and to find the echo. Find the echo? Is that the echo? That's... Ooh.
I'm here. No, there's definitely something. Trust me, you made the right call sending me.
Huh?
Yes. It's only a matter of time.
Oh, okay.
I'm here. No, there's definitely something.
Okay, I just replayed it apparently.
Trust me, yes.
Okay.
Even the objects here had auras. When I touched them, I could sense their stories. Words,
Uh-oh.
images, feelings left behind.
Oh, this is gonna get super weird and super creepy already. Even more so. Guess I just keep going? Okay. Now, I've been at this now for about an hour. I know I'm gonna need food eventually. So, oh, butterfly. So I don't know if there's, I think it just automatically saves.
Shit, the handle's missing. Maybe
Yep.
I could replace it with something.
What? The handle's missing. You can't just kick it? What's that?
Well, I've already proven my prowess as a dumpster climber.
You're funny. Oh! Sadness? What kind of name is Sadness?
Ah. I think there's a broken window up there. If only I could reach it.
So creepy.
Hello? Anybody in there?
Oh.
Locked. Obviously. There's gotta be another way.
More achievements. Got a lot of achievements. Anything here? Oh, okay, footsteps just went that a ways. Not helping. Oh, wait, what's this? It looked like there was another print down here. Or something, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. I can kind of see... Yeah. Another print there too. Or something, I don't know. Ghost stains. Ew. Oh. And an arrow. I look at that arrow again. Let's follow the arrow. Oh, there's another arrow. Let's see. Summer of 1969 inaugurate. Okay, this is a lot of text. First Secretary of the Polish United Work Party comrade, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even going to try to say that because that'll destroy my tongue. Without whom the Niva resort would be impossible to design, construct, and build. Okay. Anything else? It wanted me to see that landmark? Yeah, I think I'm still gonna have to do some tweaking with the graphics a bit. I'm getting some stutter still. Another butterfly.
Hey, old timer. Now, what's a fine machine like you doing in a place like this? Doubling as a spare bedroom, apparently.
Dual detective. I'm getting stuff. Summer in my love. Summer in full swing. The resort is stuffed to the gills, and you know what that means. More work for yours truly, but it's good work, honest work. Mr. Rekowitz, hope I said that right, said he'd like to keep me on. Can you believe it? I won't screw this up. Not this time, promise. F. Ooh, what that?
Hope you don't mind if I, pop your trunk?
Okay. I wonder what the butterflies there signify. Because that's the second time I've seen
Not
something
much
like
here. Although,
Ooh,
this could come in handy.
screwdriver.
Ow!
Jesus Christ.
What the hell?
Really? Asshole. Yeah, I don't know if this... Oh, now I see more footsteps. I don't... Oh, maybe it was the kid that honked the horn. Those footsteps weren't there before. Anything else? Okay, well, now I don't know if those arrows specifically mean anything. Because following them did lead me to the car. Or it just could have been sheer coincidence. Broad Horizons. Earth 2. New Soviet spacecraft soon to depart. Handheld mobile phones. What was the year this took place in? Running. Okay. There's that dumpster I saw before. One more place I can look that I wanted to check out. We're at the 1 hour mark, so again, I don't know how to save. I guess I'm gonna wait till I get to a certain checkpoint. I'll keep going until that point. I wonder if I can use a screwdriver as that handle that was missing. And then before the next stream, I'll fiddle with these, there's that butterfly again. Graphics settings and see if I can't get this to run a bit smoother. Screwdriver. Hey!
so began the great dumpster heist of 1999.
Oh, am I gonna pull that dumpster out? Oh, let's check this place first. Apparently I can't walk over a log. Not that that matters too much because I can't drag a dumpster over that, but okay. Whatever. Oh, yeah, pushing.
I'm starting to get tired of your shit, Neva. You better be worth it.
Hey. Brain power. Oh, little choppy there. That doesn't look safe. Want to kick? Oh, Jesus Christ. You almost sat on that point. Would have ripped your pants. Then I might have seen more butt. Okay, it looks like it's saved. So I'm gonna break from here and have myself some dinner, relax a bit, and take this up again possibly tomorrow from this point. And after I work a few maybe graphical tweaks to hopefully get this to run a little smoother so it's not so stuttery. It wasn't too bad today. I figured some stuff out, but I'm hoping I can get it to go a little better. That's pretty much it. Continue from here tomorrow and hope to see you on again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.